Hello everyone, we would like to fly through 17 famous built-in library functions that are very useful in Python. First of all, we are going to work with the ceil function, which is going to round up the number. So it is going to round up the 3.4 to 4. Then the floor function is there, which is going to round down our number. So 3.9, now it becomes 3. We are having the trunc function, which is going to remove the decimal, so we will have 3 as well in the output. And we are having the absolute value function, which is going to return 7.5 instead of negative 7.5. Then we are having the po function, which is going to increase the 2 to the power of 3, for example, in this case. So this is the main number, and this is the number that is going to raise the number 2. And then we are having the square root function, sqrt, which is going to calculate the square root of 25, which is 5. Then we are having the exponential, which is going to calculate the exponential of 2. And then we are having the logarithm base 10. So the logarithm of number 100 with the base 10, it is going to be calculated using the log function. So log 10, it is going to help us to shortcut for log base 10. So we are going to have the logarithm base 10 for 1000. And then in order to have the log base 2, we can call the log 2 and then put the number that we would like to calculate its logarithm. Here we can calculate the sinus of pi divided by 2. So pi divided by 2, if we want to call the pi number, we use the pi function from the math library. And in order to calculate its sinus, we simply can run the sinus function. If we would like to calculate the cosine of pi number, simply cosine function is called for the pi number, which is from the math library, both of them. And then we are having the tangent calculation of pi divided by 4. See here, you see that I'm calling the tangent. And then here we are calculating the factorial of a number. So it means that 5 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 1. So factorial function is going to help us to calculate that. And then we can calculate the greatest common divisor between two numbers using the GCD function. We can have the least common multiple using the LCM for two values, and we can have the float comparison. For example, we are having a comma here. So whatever that is before the comma is going to be compared with whatever that is after the comma. So we are going to see here we are having 0.1 plus 0.2 and on the right side we are having 0.3. Are they equal? Yes, so the answer is true. This is going to happen using the isClose function. Thank you for watching.